Hi everyone. Now we are going to see about the characteristics of psychotherapist. Okay, in counseling and psychotherapy. So now we are discuss the role or the process of therapeutical stages. What are all the characteristics which the therapy has? So the therapeutical process is usually divided into three phases. So this process is usually divided into three phases. The first will be the talk therapy, which is consoled with the counselor. So once the counselor collects the history of the patient and identify the problem where they has, what are all the issue, where they have the imbalance in their life or in the issue. Once they conclude with that, they move on to the therapy. So the first phase of the therapy will be the meeting and end by the signing of therapeutical contract. So the therapist and the client will discuss about the process, what will be like what are all the process will be done in the therapy session, and they follow it correctly. So they shows the therapist shows the outline of the therapy very clearly from the beginning till the end. What are all the process it has, what are all the techniques will be applied, and how long the sessions will be taken place, and what would be the end outcome. Okay, this is what discussed in the first phase of beginning session. So, whereas the second phrase is starting after signing the therapy contract and last until the starting the conclusion of therapy. This second phrase takes a lion's share of the therapeutical work. So, this is very important stage in a therapeutical process, whereas initially we discuss and decide about the therapy, what therapy would be suitable for this client for this particular problem. Once that is decided, the second phrase will be started by the process and the application. Okay, assessment application will be taken place in the second phrase of the therapy. So this is has a major role in a therapy process. Once the second stage is coming to end, that is all the application of therapy or techniques are concluded, the third phrase is begins, that which we start it after reaching a desired result, or when the therapy proves to be unsuccessful, or the conclusion of the therapy is prepared for the prevention of relapse as well as. So this third stage is entry of conclusion. Once the application stages and once the techniques all been applied to the client, the third stage will be beginning, which is start with the like discussing with the desire whether the desired result is obtained, or you need a session to be forwarded to some more session. That discussion will be taken place in the third phrase. If for some client this initial will be the like this first phrase or second phrase will be comfortable and they can overcome their problem, whereas some are not. So in this third stage, they will discuss about the outcome of the result, whether it is successful or unsuccessful, and they will take up the therapy to the future plan and process. Okay, and these are all the three phases of psychotherapy. Now we're going to see the therapist quality. What are all the quality should a therapist must have for his counseling process or therapeutical process? So first one is active listener. The therapist should be a active listener. He or she should have listening skills, the patient listening skill without judgmental. He or she should not judge the client with the problem or issues which they have coming out. So he should be an active listener with the patient. Next is strong communicator. The therapist should be a strong communicator. He should be a positive person with a positive approach. He should come out with a positive approach in the counseling or psychotherapy period. His communication should be very strong, and he should be much confident about the problem and the issues to be taken out. Next is trustworthy. The trustworthy is like building a trust between the clients and counselor. The counselor, or the therapist, psychotherapy should have a quality of trustworthy, that is maintaining confidentiality. This is a major part of psychotherapy or counseling, and it is an ethic to which the therapist or a counselor should be trustworthy. Next, he should be open and flexible. He should be flexible as well as open to the client, which or whether what can be shared. Everything should be open, and the process should be explained clearly. Next is optimistic and empathy. Optimistic is he should be mostly with rational beliefs, and he should propose with positive thoughts and ideas. And empathetic, he or should be empathetic with the process or the problem. He should see the counselor or therapist should see the patient problem in their own place. Okay, thank you.